Hello, factory update. So this is coming along very fast. This is the SeaPod Eco number 2, and we have assembled all 25 of the subfloor sections. The last one is right behind the camera there. It's being prepared. It's almost ready, and then we're going to slide it into this open space. This is the last piece, and then the subfloors are going to be done. They've all been bolted together so far. It's just this one missing piece that needs to go in, and that's going fast. The next step, we're going to make a floor, a big floor section that's going to fit, drop right in, and we're going to use the crane above to lift it and drop it right in as one piece. And you can see where that attaches here. We have the floor drops basically right in the camera. The floor drops right into this section here. So this is already pre-cut. Well, it was pre-cut, but we had to make some modifications to it. We're actually changing the mold design based on what we learned from the first model that's already on the water. This big hole here is for, we have a steel cable that goes through here, and that really gives the pod a lot of strength because it pulls it together, so it's very, very tight. It goes through the whole, all the sections, and pulls it all together really nicely. These holes are for bolts that connect the various pieces. Let's show you a view inside. What he's doing under there is just sealing the connections between the different sections, so we have a nice smooth connection. So what we're doing with this steel tube is we're building the winding machine to make the spars. So we have the fiberglass spars that go throughout the EcoPod, the SeaPod flagship model, and the first one took several months to make, and we wanted to find a way to make that go faster. So this system now is going to get us to the point where we can now make 2 a week instead of taking months. So this is called a winding machine, fiberglass tube winding machine. So we have a tube in the center, and then we have some forms that go around it. So here we have a couple more components. We have a track. So this is a pretty long track, probably about 7 meters long. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 8 meters long. And this whole like trolley system, moves down the line. So basically we're going to have that steel tube in front of here, and we'll have fiberglass on here, and we'll have like a spindle of fiberglass, kind of like cord, and it will wrap around the tube as the tube rotates. So the tube is going to be rotating on that steel tube, that small steel tube, with the form around it, and then you have fiberglass on here and resin, and it's going to go through back and forth, and just make the whole spar in one piece. So it makes it really strong because of how it's wound, and it makes it really fast. So it's just really exciting to go so much faster. These are going to be the supports. So one of these will go at one end, and then the other one will go at the other end, and then you'll have the tube in between, and this will rotate. So you can see the Yeah, you can see. You can see there's these bearings here, and the tube would go through the bearings and then rotate. So yeah, it's going well. I think this should be done, say, in a couple of days. We're missing a motor and a few other parts, and we're just picking those up in the next 24 hours. So this is going to make some pretty fast progress. Then I'm excited because then we can make 2 spars a week. So that's good progress. And that's with 1 shift. If we go to 2 shifts, we can make 4 a week. If we go 3 shifts, working 24 hours a day, then we can make like 6 a week. So that gets us up to a production of 300 SeaPods a year, but just for this one part. Of course, we have to do optimization on all the other components of production to be able to get all the production up that fast. But this is, if we can optimize the production at all levels like this, then we're in really good shape. So step by step, we're getting there.